Jeff Bennett is our correspondent who's been there today. And Jeff, I know the place was just about hollowed out, certainly upper and lower press office and West Wing offices. What kind of changes have you witnessed taking place there? You've been there today while our attention has been across town at the Capitol.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian, that rather serene and peaceful scenic shot of the White House that we're seeing right now on our screen kind of belies the flurry of activity that's happening within it. I can tell you that for much of the inaugural events, the blue door that leads from the briefing room into what we call lower press, that door was locked. And the reason why it was locked was because the permanent White House staff, the butlers, the ushers, the janitors, the contractors, were behind the scenes doing that sort of well-choreographed, albeit frantic changeover that happens when one administration leaves and the other comes in. I can tell you now, though, that new White House press secretary Jen Psaki is in her office. Karine Jean-Pierre, who was a familiar face to lots of people who watch MSNBC, who is now part of the Biden press team, she is in her office as well. I was talking to her not too long ago. And really all sort of visible traces of the Trump White House are now gone. There are 8 large photos, what the White House folks like to call jumbos, because they are jumbo photos of the Bidens from yesterday. There's a picture of a teary-eyed Joe Biden. You'll remember if you watched his remarks yesterday when he was in Wilmington before he left to come here to Washington, there was a moment where he choked up and tears were streaming down his face. And he said his one regret was that his son Beau was not here to see this. And he said that Biden saying that, he should be the one introducing Beau Biden as president. That picture is now hung up in the West Wing. There are also other pictures of the Bidens, of Vice President Kamala Harris, and of the second gentleman from last night's National COVID Memorial. So all of those pictures are on the wall.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.